Shalom from Jerusalem, from the Holy City. I'm Pastor Matt McEwen, the founder of KosherPastor.com, and I'd like to just tell you a little bit about the story behind this ministry called Kosher Pastor. I grew up in a Christian home. My father is a pastor. My grandfather was a music minister and a church planter. My great-uncle was a pastor. My great-grandfather was a pastor. My father-in-law is a pastor. My brother is a pastor. I have a long history and heritage in the Christian faith. Many years ago, I began to be curious about the Jewish foundation of the Christian faith, the Jewish roots of this faith that had become so important to me and my family. And I began a journey to search for someone to learn under. Back in 1998, I went to a Promise Keepers Pastors Conference in Arizona, where the keynote speaker instructed us as pastors to find a rabbi and start a relationship. You might think this is an interesting thing, or maybe even a crazy thing for a speaker at a Christian event to pastors for him to bring up. But that's exactly what I did. I began all those years ago to search to start relationships with rabbis, especially Messianic rabbis. These are rabbis that believe that Jesus is the Messiah, or as we call him in Hebrew, Yeshua. I began this search, and that search came to a conclusion with finding a local Messianic synagogue that me and my family could attend, and also in late 2014, finding a wonderful Messianic Jewish rabbi, a native Israeli named Rabbi Yitzchak Shapira. Rabbi Shapira was starting a school, a Jewish seminary called a yeshiva, where people could come and study the Jewish foundation of the Christian faith. This was absolutely exciting to me, and so I joined. After 5 years, I not only graduated from this school, but I received a Messianic Jewish ordination as a Moreh Torah, or a Bible teacher. And this is where Kosher Pastor comes in. This is a phrase that we came up with that describes my life. I study and practice Messianic Judaism, even though I myself am not Jewish. I am a kosher pastor. And so we started this ministry not only to minister to pastors, but to Christian lay people as well. And a number of years ago, we started with some basic teachings on the Jewish roots of Christianity. If this is something that interests you, then Kosher Pastor is for you. I have hundreds of students all around the world that come from various backgrounds in Christianity. Virtually every denomination in Protestant Christianity is represented. Also people that come from a Catholic background or other Christian traditions. We are all learning together about the Jewish roots of our Christian heritage. What's different about Kosher Pastor is that I still am learning under Messianic Jewish rabbis, like Rabbi Steve Bernstein, like Rabbi Shapira, like my local rabbi in my hometown. As I continue to learn, I will teach you. Kosher Pastor does have a fee associated with it, a one-time fee, and as we add more courses, you will have the opportunity to buy into those as well. At present, we have 7 courses, some filmed in the United States, and some actually filmed here in the Holy Land of Israel at various locations. You will learn the background of Christianity, the Jewishness of the Gospels, and have a foundation that is firm in the Jewish foundation of your Christian faith. If you'd like to learn with me, then please set in an application for Kosher Pastor, and we will start learning together. We also do live events and weekly teachings for free that you can get in on as well. I'm Pastor Matt McEwen, the founder of Kosher Pastor, and I want to invite you personally to learn the Jewish roots of your Christian faith with me. Thank you, and shalom from Jerusalem.